Dev Nexus 2026 is right around the corner, and it is one of my favorite conferences to both speak at and attend. In today's video, I want to tell you a little bit about the conference, some special things we have planned, and if you stick around, I have a discount code for you. So normally when I go to conferences, I can usually find a small pocket of my people, the Java folks, the Spring folks, but at Dev Nexus, they're all my people. So this is one of the biggest Java conferences in the world, especially here in the United States. And I always have so much fun here. The sessions are really good. The hallway track is always amazing. And I get to see so many friends that I don't get to see often. So man, am I looking forward to this conference. So I want to tell you about a couple things that we have planned and hopefully get you excited about what we're doing here. So VMware Tanzu at Dev Nexus 2026. This is happening March 4th through the 6th in Atlanta, Georgia at the Georgia World Congress Center. There is a booth. We have a Spring by VMware Tanzu booth number 18. Stop by the booth. We're going to have a bunch of special things. I'm going to talk through some of those today. VMware Tanzu is all in on making Java the future of enterprise AI. That's why we are a huge sponsor of Dev Nexus 2026. You can take advantage of our discount code to receive up to 30% off. Use the discount code there when purchasing a ticket or simply click here. I will leave a link to this page in the description below. With more than a dozen sessions featuring your favorite Spring advocates, engineers, tech leads, and practitioners, we'll be covering the future of Spring and Java from multiple perspective and skill levels. Whether you're a platform engineer, enterprise Java developer, cloud native practitioner, or app modernization lead, visit us at the VMware Tanzu Booth number 18 and check out our various sessions and workshops. We'll talk about that in a second. There's a cool little card over there by my coworker, Cora Iberclyde. Now, my other coworker, Michael Cote, put these cards together and they are amazing. We're going to go through those in just a second. So let's talk about what you can expect from a session and a schedule for next week. So on Wednesday is workshop day. The first one you'll see there, Fundamentals of Software Engineering in the Age of AI. That is by myself and my good friend Nate Shuda. We wrote a book on the fundamentals of software engineering. I have a lot to say on where the fundamentals fit in today's world in the age of AI. And Nate is, I love sitting there and just listening to Nate talk about some of this stuff. So you're in for a real treat with this workshop. Hope to see you there. Also, hands-on, building agents with Spring AI, MCP, Java, and Amazon Bedrock. Josh Long and James Ward. If I wasn't having a workshop, this is the one I would go to. This is going to be so much fun. And then finally, leveraging your existing API ecosystem to power safe enterprise AI. This is going to be awesome as well. Looking forward to that. So we go into the regular schedule, Thursday, March 5th, the first day of the conference. What's new in Spring Boot 4 and what's arriving in 4.1? Oh, that's good. We've talked a lot about what's new in Spring Boot 4, what's coming in Spring Boot 4.1. That'll be good to hear about. This one really sticks out to me, life after dad jokes. So we've built so many of the tell me a dad joke enterprise or AI integrations, right? But what happens after that? So building enterprise-grade AI frameworks for Java. Whole bunch of things in Spring Data, interested in hearing about that. Modern API versioning with Spring Cloud Gateway, beautiful Spring security, the fundamentals of software engineering in the age of AI. If you'd missed the workshop and you want the abridged version, the 1-hour version, come check that out. Building AI agents with Spring and MCP. Building AI agents with Spring AI on the Tanzu platform, the best place to publish your AI services. So we go into Friday, API versioning in Spring, new feature in Spring Framework 7 and Spring Boot 4. We'll go into detail about that. That's going to be a lot of fun. Integrating LMs in Java, a practical guide to model context protocol. If you want to learn the basics of MCP, how to build MCP servers in Java, I'm going to help you out there. We have implementing MCP authorization. So if you watch the getting started with MCP and then you need to learn a little bit more about security, that's going to be a great talk. Observability, the golden path, staying current, and stop getting shifted left on. So that's just really the Tanzu folks, the Spring team, the engineers, the practitioners. You can view the full schedule, but we have a really big presence here. You can go down and see speakers, Mr. Josh Long, Phil Webb, Deshaun Carter, Glenn Renfro, Cora, Dan, Spencer, Mark, Chris, Jonathan, Rob, Joe, Adib, Ryan, Kevin, and Chris Bono. That is an exciting lineup, and I can't wait. I'm going to be in a lot of those sessions. I hope you'll join me there. So I hinted at this before, but we have these amazing cards that Michael Cote put together. Forgive me, I should know this, but I am not a big card game person. I think this is in like Magic the Gathering style. Somebody's going to call me out on that in the comments. I'm sorry. All I know is these cards are really cool. And you can see there's like a title. So Ryan Baxter is his name. The title for him is Spring Ranger. I love that. You see some different abilities down there. Power 100, Spring 90. You can flick through these. You can also click here to see all of them. So if you go in, oh my God, these are just beautifully done. Here's mine, Professor Spring. I love that. Thank you, Michael, for putting that together. That is so cool. Josh and Phil, Rob, Spencer, Ryan, our fearless leader, Tasha. I love this one. So many great cards. And what do we do with these cards? You can collect them. And how do you get them? You can attend sessions. So speakers will hand out cards after their talks. This is your best chance to get them. You can visit the booth. Additional cards will also be available at the booth number 18. If you can collect them all, again, come back to this page, look at the list, the set of cards. If you can get them all, come by the booth and collect a prize. If you show all of them, you can pick a prize, and that'll be a lot of fun. So really looking forward to this. I want to get them all as well. I just want to have them. I think they're a really cool little collector's item. Also at the booth, Fundamentals of Software Engineering. I mentioned I wrote a book with my friend Nate Shuda. You can have an opportunity to meet us. And not that we're anything special, but what you can get is a free book. And I know I love free. If I was not the author, I would be at the booth trying to get a free book. So you can get a free book. We'll sign the book for you. We'll talk about it. I'd love to hear your thoughts on where the fundamentals fit in today's age. I have a lot to say on that subject. So if you want, find me in a hallway, find me at the booth, and let's talk about that. So again, we're at the Georgia World Congress Center. If you haven't been to Dev Nexus, this is a really cool area. This is, we stay usually at the AC downtown, which is kind of across the street. To get there, you walk through Olympic Park. So the Olympics were in Atlanta back in, I want to say 96. I'm not sure. But down there, the Olympic Park still has the Olympic rings down there. It's a really cool walkable area. Lots of fun things to do around there. Great restaurants. So much going on. So that is going to be a lot of fun. And I'm really looking forward to it. So as I said, Dev Nexus, probably one of my favorite conferences just because of the collection of Java developers, of Spring developers. The hallway track is amazing. I get to catch up with so many great friends that I don't get to see often. So if you can't tell, I am really, really excited about this. And I hope you will join me there. I will go ahead and leave that link that we just went through in the description. Go ahead and use that discount code if you haven't signed up already. And I hope to see you there. We're going to have a lot of fun, and I can't wait for next week. So see you there.